Two, one. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of ColdBoxTalks brought to you by Verne Brewing Co. I'm Pete, and again, this is not Andrea or Dre. This is our resident DJ, DJ MARCELO. Say hello.
Glad to be back.
I know. You know what? We got
pretty much. I'm always here.
Yeah, you're always here, but we got a lot of feedback, good feedback when you're here.
Appreciate
it. Thank you for coming in again.
L'chaim.
First things first, like always, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Maestro because this is Easter Sunday. You'll be seeing this later this week, but this is Easter Sunday, and like we usually get here in the Los Angeles area, it is an 80-degree Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
So I went for something that was that kind of a weather beer.
Yeah.
Sunny day beer.
It is a sunny day beer, and you could definitely feel it outside because it is like 80-something degrees.
It's beautiful. I love it.
And this is Sunday, Easter Sunday now. When you see this, it's Tuesday, and I hope everyone had a great Easter Sunday, safe and fun with their families. And, you know, we're here with our second family.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's for real.
Because it's what we do. We're about it, like always.
But, about it.
We're about it. Or Dre likes to say, about that.
Sure.
Yeah, but it works. Everyone has their, potato. Right?
Okay.
Yep, totally. I said it. And I'm drinking a Maestro as well because it is refreshing. And, this is my way of bringing in, like, the spring and the summer.
It's baseball beer.
Baseball beer, exactly,
right?
dude.
And even though they had a bad day,
yeah, but we're not going to talk
Dodgers.
about Yep. Hell yeah. You can't tell, but it has, like, the cool, like, canvasy stripes.
I like those.
It's cool. So how you been, man? How's your week?
Long week at work. My day job, we had a lot to get done this week, and I have a lot more coming up this week. But so getting to the weekend was a relief.
It did feel like a long week, though, huh?
It did. Yep.
Not drugs, but like it dragged it
out.
It dragged it out, and just long. And like if you follow me, I put out a lot of positive, motivational stuff on Instagram, and those help me always get through because I was feeling it, and I know you felt it. If you felt it as well, I understand. We all understand. But you know what I understand, and we understand? You hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell down below, and comment, share with people who like beer. Always drink responsibly as well.
And don't forget your boy.
Yeah, and go follow this guy.
I'm also on Insta and Facebook.
Facebook, Insta, all the same name? Do you still spell it the same?
Spells the same way.
Yep. This could be all down in the description, tag, and up and down here. But although I'm not drinking a non-alcoholic like I have been.
You've been good. I'm proud of you.
I've been good, yeah, for sure.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I did pour myself a nice 10-ouncer. But I always advocate non-alcoholic. If you need to take a break from alcohol or beer, and try a non-alcoholic beer. And we might have some coming up very soon. We finished our non-alcoholic Maestro version.
Yep.
That was pretty quick, and we got a lot of good feedback. And there's other stuff out there, so don't be afraid to try non-alcoholic beer because it's super good. It's really good. But this past week, were you here at all? I was busy with my other job.
I had the kind of week where my day job, I work from home.
Oh, yeah?
And I had the kind of week where, like, even though I felt mentally exhausted at the end of each day, I'm like, I need to go hang out with my fam, yo. And so I was here almost every night just to be around people, right? And to be able to decompress at the end of the day, right? So it was a fun week hanging out, and lots of laughs and watching Dodger games. And,
that's the best. We always have a Dodger game here. So if you're in the Laverne area or Pomona, Covina, Glendora, come down.
San Dimas, don't forget San Dimas.
San Dimas, of course. Come down, watch the games with us. That's if you're not at the game. If you're at the game, then stay there.
Right.
For sure.
If you can go to a game, for sure, go to a game.
I went to the game right before the opener for Dodgers.
So Dodgers Angels.
And Dodgers Angels. That was nice. But have you tried any other breweries lately? This past week?
I find myself a creature of habit that I always tell myself I want to go to another brewery, and then I find myself here. Right? But that being said, that being said, if you live in San Dimas or any of the surrounding cities, the Total Wine in San Dimas is the greatest store ever.
Yep.
Because
And it's fairly new, too.
just opened up late last year.
Yeah.
And you can go in there, and what I love about it is I can go in there and all the beers that they have a section that's just special releases, then they have a section that's just for local craft beers, and then they have a craft beer section. So you can go in and you can buy individual cans or bottles of different things. So you don't have to get locked into buying a 4-pack or a 6-pack. And so when I feel the urge to try new beers, that's usually what I do, is instead of going to the breweries, I will go to Total Wine and get a 6-pack of 6 different beers, and then just try those at my leisure at home.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool. Like we put out last episode, try different beers. Like we were at High Point last time, and I tried their Mexican lager, which was great, nice
Cabo
and crisp.
San Dimas, man, I love that beer.
It was
so
super
good.
like light. It didn't have that. It was less body than expected, but it was light enough to like. I could definitely crush this. You know what I'm saying?
It is. When I DJ there, it is my beer of choice. That is the beer that I will drink through most of the night. And then if I want something heavier when I'm all packed up and ready to go home and hang out with the staff there, then I'll do that. Kier beer is also a really good crushable beer.
Have you tried or have you taken a shot?
Oh yeah, beer shots. Beer shots are fun. Those tend to happen when I do karaoke over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. As soon as we showed up, it was here. First things first. Boom, shot. And then we actually took a shot with the crew there. The 3 that were there. Super nice people. Thank you again to High Point for your hospitality. But I tried for my other job. I was towards Northern California, San Luis Obispo, which is the Bay Area. Then you got Bakersfield up north. Beer Billies.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were only months old. I didn't know this. They're down the street from my hotel room, and so shout out to Beer Bellies. Thank you so much. Bo was the beer tender there. You guys were super nice. Ironically enough, it was karaoke when I was there.
Nice.
Met with some locals. They're super nice. Karaoke was popping.
Cool.
You know, I sang Jack's Lament, or L'Amour.
Like you do.
Like I do, because, well, before that, there was a little girl there, family friendly as well, over there. She sang like Frozen and Ariel, and then so there's a few other people singing Disney songs as well. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna drop some Nightmare Before Christmas, and I did. Also sang some Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra there. And the locals loved it.
I just told you this last night, right?
The locals
you
did
do
love
good
it.
Rat Pack songs.
I love it. You know, I grew up with that for my parents and my not my great grandfather, my grandfather. I'm sure my great grandfather listened to that shit too. You know, but super great place. It actually reminded me of our place here because the tanks are right there. It was a little smaller than ours, but the tanks are like right there, right next to the tap. I have pictures. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna put it up right here. Super personable there, which we love it here. And that's how we have it here. Come here. We like to talk, have a beer, chill a little bit, And it was like that over there too. So Beer Billies, great beer. They had a Kolsch. Apparently it was out.
Oh, nice.
They had a couple other ones. I had a sour for the first time, and.
You've never had a sour beer?
I've never had a sour, and this sour was not my taste.
Okay.
I don't like sours, so that's not just them. Anywhere, I don't like sours.
I said the same thing until about 2 years ago. 3 Floyd's Brewing Company in Munster, Indiana. I was given a bottle of a sour that they made called Grapes of Smash.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say I was anti-sour. I just hadn't yet found one that I liked. That beer was nearly perfect. So good.
So even though one doesn't like a specific type of beer, it's fair to say to keep on trying it because you might like the one somewhere.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'll give it a chance.
Not all sours are the same. Find the flavors that you really like. Like I locally, although they're now in La Puente, when Feathered Serpent was in San Dimas, the last spring that they were in San Dimas, they did a series of like 3 sours, and the one that I particularly loved was they called it Candy Paint, and it was a raspberry based.
Oh, nice.
Raspberry, blackberry, and I think it had some boysenberry in it, something like that, right?
Yeah.
It was super dank, right?
Yeah.
But a beautiful shade of purple from the berries that were in it, and I could have crushed that beer until I had to be driven home because it was so good. And good news, apparently, they have worked out whatever was the delay with over with their new facility in La Puente, and they're going to be opening very soon.
Oh,
so
nice.
Feathered Serpent is back in La Puente.
Feathered Serpent. We
Yep.
gotta check that out too. And yeah, so I don't know if you're just tuning, if you're your first time watcher, thank you so much for clicking on our faces. If you're returning, thank you again for clicking on our faces. But we are going to venture out more. We really had a good feedback from that, and it was also fun just going to other places, and the warm welcomes are always nice too, and just spreading, like I said, trying new things, and that's us trying new things, but also letting it be known to other people, like, hey, there's other shit out there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's cool. I mean, you may not like one here, but you may like one over there, or our type you may not like here, but you may like it somewhere, and vice versa. Like, that's what I like about this community in like breweries and beer, connoisseurs and stuff like that.
There's room in the brewery. There's
Yeah.
room in the brewing industry for everyone.
You used to say beery?
I did almost say brewery.
Yep, it's a beery.
It's a brewery. But there's room in the industry for everyone. You just, find your audience, right? Find your audience, and if you're new to that place, right? Adventure out, right?
Definitely.
Can I do a shout?
Yeah, do a shout out.
All right. So my friend Sarah went to Oakland, and she knows how much I love the Mosaic hop. She found a brewery up there called Original Pattern Brewing Company in Oakland, and they had a beer there called Mo on Mo.
Mo on Mo?
Yeah, and it's an all Mosaic hazy IPA. She brought me a 4-pack, and
Nice.
it was.
So Mosaic is the type of hops,
That's
right?
that's my favorite hop.
Okay.
Like I'll know a beer has Mosaic in it because to me Mosaic has like this nice sweet finish, right? That I really like in beers. Now I'll drink pretty much any beer. I'll try it once, but if I have to pick a go-to, it's in a brewery. It's any beer that has the Mosaic hop in it. And she found this for me, and again, it's called Mo on Mo.
Mo on Mo.
And it's from Original Pattern Brewing Company in Oakland, California. So Oaktown.
Well, we don't want to get anyone shot here, so.
That was MC Hammer who said that.
Okay, cool. We're done with MC or whatever. That's all good. But yeah, so if you're in the Oakland area or
Go to Original Pattern.
Original Pattern, Bakersfield, go to Beer Billy's. It's the play on Hillbilly.
You're right.
They did it good. Oh, the one that I loved, what I wanted to say is the one that I loved, and I was trying a couple of them, but the one I just kept on coming back to is called Das Good. DASGU, the double
Umlauts.
periods. Yeah, that's what I said. N, Das Good, or not N, D, dumbass. And it was an Oktoberfest, and it was so crisp, and oh my god, that's so much body to it, not overbearing, but enough where you're probably like chewing it at the end. But that's what I like. That's my personal preference, and it was so good. And noticing a lot of people there were ordering that one.
There you go.
Yeah. So check out these places, guys. Also, oh shit. Also, yeah. And then we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna talk about our upcoming events because we got a big event coming up, and it's actually a three-day thing.
The back half of this month is fully loaded.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. And I saw the earphones on. All right. So
You got caught.
I got caught. Well, our kind of beer tender / guest's choice. We are trying the Common Corner, and I keep on looking.
Common
right here.
Area.
Common Area. Common Corner is a
Common
brewery.
Corner is a brewery in Walnut.
It is. So shout out to them too. We're trying this out. Again. So, interesting. There's an interesting fact why you wanted to try this out on the cast, the V, whatever, I don't know what you call this, on your YouTube channel. Tell us what you know about and why do you like this kind of beer?
So from what I learned from our beerfessor, Alex, who will be here later on tonight, one of the things is that this is a California Common, which is a style of beer that was created here in California way back in the day. And for those of you who are maybe think that you're not so much into the craft beer thing, or you're starting to get used to the craft beer thing, one of the things I thought was the most interesting about the California Common is that the most famous California Common, which many of you may have already had, is Anchor Steam from San Francisco.
And so I've been hearing that name a lot, even before when we first tried it out on here. What is so special about this Anchor Steam? I know steam beer is a type of brew,
It's
right?
the process. Yeah, it has to do with the process of making the beer. I mean, I'm not Alex by any means in the knowledge that comes with it, but apparently it's some kind of a unique process of creating the beer, brewing the beer, that came out of the necessity and the availability of the machinery to make beer back in like the 1800s.
Oh wow!
And no, I'm sorry, the early 1900s, because there was something that had to do with the Great San Francisco earthquake of 1906 that helped kind of move this beer forward.
Yeah. Wow. So it's old school. So this beer is made in an old school kind of way.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's a particular way of making this beer, the style of the ingredients,
so
that makes it a California Common.
This Anchor Steam, is it like is it old, just as old, or what's so special
I think that
about
Anchor Steam is probably Savannah has some knowledge to drop on us.
Yeah, what's up? This is our beer tender Savannah on duties right now, on duties.
So it's called a steam beer, and it gets its flavor and style from the fact that it's made with lager yeast, which brews at lower temperatures, but it's lager yeast at ale temperatures.
Okay.
So that's my info.
Thanks,
Drop
Savannah.
knowledge, girl.
Seriously.
Drop knowledge. I'd say drop the mic, but this one's expensive. So.
Yeah, nope. We're not dropping anything here. Except that ass. Whatever. Hater. So, okay, so Anchor
Steam.
Anchor Steam. Where is this? You said it's in the Bay
Thereabouts,
Area.
in San Francisco.
In San Francisco. How old is this place?
I
haven't had an
My
Anchor
guess
Steam
is
beer.
that this brewery has been around since the early 1900s.
Wow. And so are they the ones who originated this type of beer?
According to Alex, that they
Yeah.
are the ones who created this, again, out of necessity and availability of the machinery for the process and the ingredients for the process. That's how they created this style of beer.
That's so rad. That's crazy. It
Right?
does
So
have,
you know what, New England? You're not the only ones who created beer styles, okay?
Yeah. Wait, what kind of they?
The IPA,
Oh.
although even then that's like subject of debate. Like, where did the IPA come from? Because it's called India Pale Ale. Did it come from India?
Yeah.
Right. But in terms of like, there's always going to be those those kinds of stories that
The
go around,
nerds.
like who actually created this?
Yeah.
Right. But in California Common, Anchor Steam.
California Common Anchor Steam / steam beer, right?
Yep.
Because that's also I guess the nickname.
Yeah.
that they give.
But to be fair, this isn't the first time that this beer has been on tap here. This is actually the second time that this beer has been made here. And what I love about the way Chris does it is that there is, other than say like B Street and Royal Blonde and the beers that are like the ready steadies on the menu, Chris always finds a way, something he's like, you know what, I want to refine it just a little bit this way, or I want to do something a little bit different. Like, he's always pushing to improve every batch of beer until we as customers all say this beer is perfect, which I think that's alternative learning.
Yeah.
I think alternative learning is a perfect beer, right?
Yeah.
But he's always moving forward. It's progress, and that's what I
why
love
we
about what he
Chris,
does.
because he knows what's up. He knows what people like, and he knows what people will like in making some or changing something in a beer that we're bringing back.
Yep.
Like, we have a couple that are coming back, a couple of favorites. You'll find out next week. So it's very secretive here, sort of, but not really. But also, this end of the month, no, not then, the 22nd.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. 2 weeks are big. We don't have necessarily an ad, but we're also here to talk about what's happening. More ads for sure to come to remind you guys, but DJ Marcelo here will be doing a 3-show thing.
It's a weekend of events. You know, when we talked about this earlier, the idea was, you know, just like any other anniversary, do it as a one-day thing.
The 10th, Laverne's 10th.
Yeah,
anniversary.
this is Verne Brewing Company's 10th anniversary, and there were a few of us who suggested, like, why not make a weekend of it, right? Why should 10 only get one day when there are so many more people now who come here and love this place? They love the environment, they love the beer, they love the people that they get to hang out with when they're here. Why shouldn't it be almost like a festival kind of a thing? So it's a 3-day affair. It's April, so mark your calendars now, April 21st through the 23rd, and there was a lot of things that are happening on that weekend. So you want me to hit
and
that?
You're hosting, so you're hosting all 3 days.
I'm doing something on all 3 of those days.
That's
so
what's up.
on the 21st is what would normally be my Flashback Friday event for the month, but so we decided that's the weekend that the anniversary is happening. So that is going to be the sequel to, in March I did Queen, so we did, the Queen of Disco, Queen of the Queen of R&B and Soul and Rock and Roll, and so this next one is going to be Princess, which is 90s pop princesses, because I had a lot of people who've been asking me over the years. This is a night that's going to be about Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears and Jessica Simpson and Avril Lavigne and Pink and not haiku, but
remember who haiku
I can
is?
find a way to,
Dude, only real 90s kids know who haiku is.
I'm an 80s kid. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you'll know.
So Flashback Friday kicks off the weekend, and then Saturday is when the big events are going to happen, right? There is a cornhole tournament in the morning, and then our favorite, because we love him, Austin, who's here every Wednesday night, People's Trivia. Austin is holding a special anniversary trivia game going on in the middle of the day, and then that night is Rockstar Karaoke. So no theme this month. You can come sing anything you want, but it's anniversary day, so it's going to be packed, right?
Oh, for sure.
And then the following day, Sunday, to conclude the weekend, the Outliers will be here in the afternoon. They're one of the brewery's favorite bands to come and play here. And then I'll be closing the show, closing the weekend out with an actual DJ set of me just spinning music. It's my signature set. I call it Remix, Rewind, Regenerate. And what I do is it's dance music in house, trance, EDM style. So
Is this the set that you were playing for Alex's thing?
I did it for my birthday.
Oh, was it? No,
I did it
don't
for
think
my
that's it,
birthday,
yeah.
where it's dance remixes and covers of classic songs that you know, from like anywhere from like the 60s all the way to like the early 2000s.
Okay.
So there's no way you're gonna hear it. You're not gonna know a song in my set because you've heard the originals before, but now you're hearing
So it's
this.
gonna be different.
Yep.
We're gonna hear it and be like, wait, this is that song.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Out,
Yep.
for sure.
I'm gonna be exhausted by the time we're done.
What, dude? I mean, that's what you get for being the best live performer in all of Verne.
It's my favorite place, right? I wanted to do it.
Do you think you're gonna get it again? Do you think you're gonna get it again?
Well, I am going to make sure that I am nominated for that again.
Okay.
But it is on all of you guys and everybody here at the brewery, right? That when the balloting is open, right? If you've enjoyed any time that you've come here and I was performing for you, then I would appreciate your votes. But I don't think the balloting opens until June.
Who are you going up? Who do you go up against? Just random bands?
So last year, there were only 3 people in the category. There was me, there was the brewery for all the other live performers that were here, and then there is a...
the brewery itself?
Yeah, the brewery itself was nominated in live entertainment. And then there is a repertory theater in Claremont that is a member of the Chamber of Commerce, which is why they're able to get the vote. And they were the third nominee in that category. And so but I'm not a hater, right? I'm happy that I got it once. Would love to have it again, right? And I hope that
but you play other places, like they have random people. You're kind of you're here. You're at High Point.
Yep, I do.
Where else?
I do bingo. I do music bingo at Bagelery and Brew at Burning Bridge Brewing in San Dimas. Yep. And I do at High Point. I do a karaoke night over there in San Dimas as well. But I also do my Neon Nights set that I play over there because I love electronic music, and so the people at High Point, they are happy to accommodate that I play a lot of really serious nightclub music, house, trance, EDM, like that kind of stuff. So that's the set that I usually play over at High Point, and then the following day is always karaoke.
Okay. Yeah, karaoke. Why can't you have more karaoke nights?
I would love to have more karaoke nights.
Those are, oh my god.
I would love to have karaoke nights.
I think, I don't know, so the last one, if you guys remember, was Broadway musical themed
night.
And all this kind of stuff.
Yep.
There's a lot, I felt like there was a lot more people there this time. I mean, and you have, and we, not you as the performer, but like here at the brewery, usually have a decent amount of people here. But last one was like, I felt like more.
Well, yes, absolutely there was. And I think it had to do with it was a strong theme. It was a strong theme out the gate, right? Because even if you don't like musicals, there were actually a lot of people here who just came to see the show. They weren't here to sing. They just came to see the singers that got up there. And we had a few new people who were incredible,
a lot of decent
incredible singers, right? And then, of course, you know, one of the fan favorites, Rafi. Rafi showed up later,
That's
right?
a sexy, silky voice.
Yeah, he does. He does. He's so, and I'm hoping he'll come again. And but yeah, I mean, so the cool thing about the way that we do karaoke here is, and I was just talking to some people last night about this. What I do differently from a lot of other karaoke DJs is a lot of karaoke DJs, they just sit there and they're like, now, welcome to the stage.
Yeah, they just press the
So
button.
they just push a button and they do the job, right?
Yeah.
I'm not that guy, right? I'm not that guy. I'm a cheerleader, and I want everyone who takes the stage to feel like a rock star when they get up there and when they come off that stage, right? I'm the hype man. I want everyone in this audience to appreciate that they had the courage to get up there, whether they sang it exactly the way that you normally heard it, or it doesn't even matter if they didn't sing it the right way, right? The courage to get on that stage is what should be rewarded with the audience applause. And we have a great audience here.
For sure.
Everyone loves every singer that gets up there, right?
Definitely.
No matter what. So it's been, I've really loved the environment that we have here for karaoke nights.
Yeah, I've been to, I mean, we've all been to karaoke bars and stuff like that, and whether there's a lot of people or not, it also does seem kind of separated, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think in being an adult now versus like first starting to go out as a young adult of age, right? I don't know, there's something about like when you do good, or just the fact that you go out and try, everyone's like, you did good.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you do really good, people are like, oh my God, you're amazing. I'm like, guys, come on, you know, it's just karaoke.
Well, I will say that one secret to getting the crowd on your side right from the get-go is pick a sing-along. Pick a sing-along song.
But there's some I didn't, they're not sing-alongs, but I could hear people singing along with it.
Sure. But I'll give you a good example because you did this. One of the first times that he ever performed for karaoke night, he did That's Life by Frank Sinatra. And half this room just exploded with singing not only the chorus with you, but the backing vocals. There was a bunch of people in this audience who were, you know, you'd be like, that's live. And then half this audience is like, that's live.
Yeah.
Right? Like, people were singing along with you, right? That's the trick to getting the crowd to embrace your song, is if you do a sing-along song. Something that people, like, you know, Bohemian Rhapsody, Sweet Caroline, right? I mean, those are go-tos, right? Under Pressure, right? Like, those are all go-tos. But, like, when you did That's Life, this audience exploded with love.
Guys, let's go on, stop, please. Guys.
Okay, you were awful, but the audience was...
So I've noticed, I think the last two times, you haven't done a sing-along. Last two karaoke, I don't think you've ever done a...
No, so the way that we used to do, when we started doing it here, the position of the stage was in a spot where we were utilizing...
I prefer that spot. I don't know why.
We were utilizing the big screen to show the lyrics, right? And so that anyone in the audience, if they weren't looking at the performer, they were looking at the big screen to follow on the lyrics. And what we would do then is that what I called halftime. At halftime and at closing, I would put a song up there that everybody sings. Usually it would be Bohemian Rhapsody. It would, or sometimes Sweet Caroline, things like that. So that even the people who didn't want to sing, we would play a song that they all knew and didn't have to get up on stage in order to sing, right? Now, over time, we shifted the stage to being in front of the big screen, which now puts us in a position where you can't utilize the big screen in order to see the lyrics. We have a monitor for them to sing, but there's kind of a reason for that. when you have the singer a complete opposite side of the brewery from where the screen is, right? More people are paying attention to the screen to read the lyrics than they are to the singer. And personally, I would much rather have the audience focused on the singer than on their lyrics.
Yeah, but some singers like the attention off of them, so they sing better, so they're not nervous. And I don't know. I feel like when you had the stage, with the exception of a couple people that don't know how to sing, a good amount of people did really well, they sounded well.
Yep.
You know, I don't know. I think we should try it again the other way.
Well, I don't think I haven't considered that, but at the same time, right? Like, I actually kind of like the stage in front of the big screen.
In front of it?
I like the stage in front of it.
Aesthetic-wise, it looks good.
Well, that's the whole point.
But it looked dope with the regular stage and the tanks in the back, and then it looked like a legit venue.
So what Pete is saying is that he wants to make sure that when he's on stage, don't look at him.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at him.
Like, close your eyes and then imagine a sexy guy with six-pack abs singing to you.
That's not him, but actually, I'll give you a secret because I told this to my kids, right?
Oh, yeah.
The secret to avoiding that is wear dark sunglasses and sing with your eyes closed. As long as you know the lyrics to the songs. And I know that when you get up there and do a Sinatra song, you don't even have to look at the monitor.
I don't, but I have to. It's like a comfort blanket.
Don't look at the monitor. Well, but even then, no one sees your eyes. And if no one sees your eyes, then you can sing. I'm not going to lie. Anytime that I get up there, I will never sing a song that I don't know well enough to avoid looking at the monitor. And more often than not, I am not looking at the monitor, but I'm singing with my eyes closed because I'm not actually looking at the audience. I'm focusing on the song.
I'm going to try that. I'll do that, Dean Martin. Oh, also on that, just put Dean Martin, That's a Motor on because I'm probably going to forget to put it on.
Everyone loves that song and people will sing along with you.
Okay, cool. Right on.
Right? That's
cool.
how you do. That's how you navigate karaoke night. Right?
That's true.
Right. A sing along gets the crowd in your favor, from the get go. Right. Yeah. And no one's gonna hate if you show up here at night wearing dark sunglasses because you don't want to look at the audience. Right. Whatever helps you focus. Because I love everyone that takes that stage. I have the utmost of respect and admiration for anyone that takes that stage.
Okay. Right on. Well, thank you once again. Oh, before we close out, do you have anything to put out besides the end of the month? Where can we find you? Where can we go check you out?
Starting the week leading into the anniversary weekend, I will be on Monday, what is that, the 17th? Yeah. Monday the 17th, I'll be at High Point Brewing Company, and that's my Neon Nights trance EDM house music set. So if you like that kind of music, come on down. The following day is karaoke there.
That's Tuesday, right?
That's Tuesday,
yeah,
yep.
Okay.
That Wednesday night, I know a lot of people come here because they love trivia night. I will be at Burning Bridge doing music bingo.
Okay.
The following night, I will be at Bagelry and Brew up on D Street, across the street from In-N-Out. I will be doing bingo there.
Oh, okay.
And then Friday night is Flashback Friday. Saturday is karaoke. Sunday is the end of the weekend. So
Ooh,
it is.
You gotta feel. Dude, you're pretty busy. Though.
I have.
That's what's up.
I have a gig every single day from the 17th to the 23rd.
When you're the best performer live performer in Laverne, you gotta live perform for Laverne.
I just want people to have a good time.
That's cool, and you do a good job.
Right? I just want people to come to my events and have a good time.
That's awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in again. Once again, always drink responsibly. All right, an NA beer, non-alcoholic beer is always a way to go if you're trying to cut back. And then also like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and then follow us. Follow myself, the Dreamer _Pete, and on Instagram, DJ MARCELO. His stuff. What's your? You have letters and numbers in your shit, dude.
So it's DJ M4 C3L0.
Yep. See, it's a code. You gotta want it.
It's leet.
It's leet. And then also follow the brewery, guys. The Verne Brewing at Instagram, or on Instagram, but also at TikTok. In the TikToks, we got that. And ColdBoxTalks LVBC. All the description to all our Instagrams and all the information are going to be down below in the description. Also, our vendors coming up this week. We've had, oh my God, I'm not trying to deviate, but like we've had the best vendors.
This last
past
week, I could have eaten here every night.
Oh my God, dude! We
Every
had a
night.
new. Was it the other day? We had yesterday. We had a marine satay. They were bomb. They're related to the guys who own the Big Dog.
And we love the Big Dog.
The Big Dog.
Yeah, we love the Big Dog.
So shout out to all our new vendors and everyone who returns. Thank you so much. Guys, always drink responsibly. And thank you once again. Cheers, guys. See ya.
Cheers.